Idiocracy, dude. Like, ugh. What, you expected the game to work on a 7-year-old console? Still, you're stupid. Like, for one,
And it
the
was
game.
announced in 2011.
Yes, for that. And on top of that, too, if this game wasn't meant to be played on last-gen consoles, why did they make a Cyberpunk Xbox One? Huh? Huh? On top of that, too, this game was supposed to be released in April before it was delayed. That's long before the new consoles were even available for pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong,
Well,
Cyberpunk is good under all of the bugs. There's so many graphical bugs. Yeah, exactly. The icing on the cake, though, with these people saying this, it's
I
that,
think Final Fantasy VII Remake's good. I
yeah,
haven't beaten it yet, but
the icing on
I'm.
the cake, though, is that these people playing Cyberpunk on the next gen consoles, on PS5 and the Xbox Series X, they're not playing the PS5 version and the Xbox Series X version. They're playing the current gen console version with backwards compat. There is no PS5 version of Cyberpunk yet, not till next year. So all of these people saying, "Oh, why did you think the game was supposed to work?" I'm like, well, for one, I expect all the games I buy on my PlayStation to fucking work. For one, GameStop is issuing refunds as well and called the game defective, and they're now facing a class action lawsuit against their Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt Red, the guys who
They're
developed the
fa-
game, are about to face a lawsuit
Yeah,
for
they're
it.
facing a class action lawsuit from investors because they told investors the game worked perfectly fine on consoles. And another thing too, people were saying that this game shouldn't have been released on last gen. I'm like, dog, that was never going to happen. You know, there's over 100 million PS4s out there in people's homes. You know that, right? There's no way in
Mm-hmm.
hell they were just going to release this for next gen consoles. Because what? There's like 2 PS5s in the world and 4 Xbox Series X's in the world. And like 10 people have high end PCs capable of playing the game. So there ain't no way in hell this game was going to be released only on next gen consoles. The reason why they released it is because fucking they got greedy. It's probably not the developers' fault. It's just the higher ups at CD Projekt Red, like the executives and shit. This game
Mm-hmm.
needed delayed for at least another half a year, easily. But they only released it now because look at what time of year it is. That's why they released the game. That holiday paycheck, bro. Black Friday, right after Black Friday, people buying Christmas presents is the next big game. CD Projekt Red had a good track record. They had the the goodwill. That's gone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's gone. Fucking whatever next game they release, people are gonna be hesitant. Like CD Projekt Red made their money back in advertisement and development costs from pre-orders alone for Cyberpunk. That's how much goodwill they had. That's unheard of. Now that's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now investors, fucking GameStop, something's fucked up if GameStop is allowing you to get a full refund on an open game, and says it's defective. So
Yeah.
so that's everybody now. So now you can get a full refund on PlayStation. They took the game off the fucking store on PlayStation.
Yeah. The store's just not
Yeah, dude.
able to be purchased, even though I have the game. Still.
Xbox, Xbox, you can get a full refund as well. And now you can
It was
return your
first to.
and now GameStop is allowing you to get a full refund on a physical purchase of the game. Mm-hmm. Because the game, dude, the game was so... Oh, it was
so
like...
ridiculous.
It was bad.
I didn't get as many bugs as, like, Rob did.
Bro, it's bad. And it makes it it makes it so that you can't... Let's just ignore all the game-breaking shit that's happened to me. Like, for example, game-breaking shit where someone would call you and not say anything, and you can't hang the call up, and you can't continue until you reset the game or go to your previous save. What else? Characters just fucking disappearing in front of your face. They would just start floating into the sky. They would just start floating into the sky, and now you can't continue because you can't talk to this person. You got to reload another save.
And then cops just...
Oh my god, dude. That game has the worst police system I have ever seen in an open world game. How do you get that wrong? Grand Theft Auto's police system has been good for 15 years. Grand Theft Auto 3 has a better police system than Cyberpunk. Oh, you haven't seen anything until you played Cyberpunk. Oh, you think you can't do anything in that game? In Cyberpunk, there are no police cars driving the street. There are none. Yeah. If you have the police on you, you won't go into a high-speed chase because they won't chase you in cars. What they do is just spawn 2 feet behind you. Like you can look at it on the map, right? Fucking, you'll shoot like a civilian, they'll die, and there'll be no one around you, and then all of a sudden you're getting shot at from 2 police officers that spawn 2 feet behind you. I went into a room with only 1 entrance, 1 exit, only 1 way in, 1 way out. No windows, no nothing. I had 3 stars on me. I'm shooting at police, from inside this room, and 3 police robots spawn in the room behind me and kill me. Like, what, bro? It happened on stream. It's on one of my fucking videos where I showcase that shit. Yeah, because the game was not ready. If you look at the E3 reveal, bro, the world, it's a big open world. It's a beautiful open world. But it is fucking barren. It's dead and empty.
Super barren.
Like, the AI in that game, like the AI, dog, if you scare a group of civilians, they'll all do the same crouching down animation, and then if you look away from them, like, you can actually do this. So let's say there's a group of civilians, you shoot the ground, and then they all go into the same scared crouch down animation, and then you look away and look back, everyone's gone. They just disappeared. They're gone. They despawned.
Yeah, they just despawn.
The cars.
For no reason.
Yeah, and they are incapable of thinking for themselves. Fucking, for example, in GTA, if you park a car in front of a line of cars, they'll drive around it eventually. Not in Cyberpunk. They'll just sit there. You can put your motorcycle 2 inches in front of their car, just the wheel, and they'll just sit there. They won't even beep. They'll just sit there like this, and cause a giant traffic jam and just sit there. It's like the game looks good when it's running properly.
Yeah.
But once you look past that, it's like, once you break the norm that's going on, the game breaks. Like, look at these cars, look at these civilians walking around. Oh, I scared them, and now everything's broken, and oh no.
Right. And then the fucking crashes.
Oh my god, dude. I've never been blue screened so many times on a video game until I've played Cyberpunk. But that was my biggest gripe with the game, how dumb the AI is. The AI is stupid, bro. I saw a dude in a wheelchair, and I got into a firefight. This dude got up out of his wheelchair and ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw that, and it ruined my immersion, dude. That's the problem with Cyberpunk. You start having so much fun, and then something just pulls you out of it. You say you're fucking yo, because I wanted my character to be like a fucking. I was going with a melee only build for the most part. I wanted to be like a fucking cyborg city samurai. You know, cyborg samurai running around and shit. You know, wall running was a mechanic in the game until they took it out.
What?
Yeah, you used to be able to wall run.
I'm not surprised they took it out.
But and then on top of that too, it's just like weird fucking glitches that happen in combat that pull you out. It's like, oh look, I'm gonna chop this guy's head off, and then the animation didn't play out, so now this guy's just standing in front of me, and then now his head's gone. Like, oh, okay, I guess let me go over here. Well, killed this guy. Up, he's dead, but he's still standing with his gun in his hand, just standing there without a head, dead. It's like, come on now, can't even program fucking body physics right.
It's funny too, because fucking Far Cry gets the fucking first person.
Yeah, dude. For the first person RPG, Far Cry got it perfectly. The physics in Far Cry 3 are better than Cyberpunk physics. Bro, when you shoot at water, there's no splashes. You shoot at a wall, there's no bullet holes. You run into something on a motorcycle, it just goes over your head, or you just hit it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, or you just hit it like it's a car. Like you're in a car.
Wow.
Fucking... Like...
What happens when you overhype the game to the point where...
That's the problem though. It's I don't blame the consumers because CD Projekt Red had a good track record.
I was gonna say, like, it was hyped so much that... Well, I don't know if it was, like super hyped up, but... I mean, yeah, it was, but...
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like...
Like I expected the game to at least work. Yeah, it should have. Like it should have been delayed until like August of 2021. That's how much more time they needed. Mm-hmm.
Because clearly they needed it, but no. They were
Like by their investor. People keep saying, "Oh, it's people that were crying because of the delays." No, if you think it's us that caused a game to be released, you're naive. They didn't release it because exactly. They didn't release the game because people bitched about all the delays. They didn't release. Okay, fine, we'll release it now. No. Because they wanted that holiday season paycheck.
They're like, we want this game out
by Christmas, December. No other exceptions.
It's like, but we got all these bug fixes that we needed.
Man, we still need polish. Oh well. Release it. We'll patch it later. And that's the problem too. Like if you look at the game on a high-end PC, it is everything it's supposed to be.
No, it's stupid how they just every fucking gameplay that was like reviewed.
Oh yeah, that was the big oof that they did. Was that all the gameplay and shit that you saw before the game came out was all played on high-end PCs. And all of the review copies given to YouTubers, none of them were ever console review copies. They were all PC review copies. They intentionally hid how the game performed on consoles because they knew how bad it was. And they released it anyways.
That's a goddamn shame, to be honest.
Yep. So I'm going to wait till the game's on sale at some point for like $40, $30, a couple months down the road when it's patched. Yeah, dude. Maybe another 6 months, because apparently they got big bug fixes coming in January and February. Because they just had a hot fix, because this is how you know the game was unfinished. And an RPG where picking up shit and crafting shit is a big part of what you do. If your saved game file became larger than 8 megabytes, it corrupted your save file and every other save file that you've had, so you have to start a new game. That's what the hot fix fixed. That update they had like yesterday or day before yesterday. Yeah. That's how you can tell the game wasn't finished. And even shit like it makes the game unplayable, bro. Fucking you can get naked, look in your inventory, you're naked, go into first person, you got granny panties on. Unplayable. Unplayable. I don't understand the point of the whole nudity thing in the first place if we can't see it ever. It's outside of our inventory. Like, okay, yeah, I can take off my clothes in my inventory and see and be naked, but for what? It's a bug, is what it is. It's a bug because fucking I tested this actually because I saw a YouTube video about it and I tested this. So I took all of my clothes off, naked, and look in the mirror, naked, but I'm bald for some reason as well. Get out of it, go into first person, look down, granny panties. What? Photo mode, naked. Look down, granny panties. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then you're in, exactly, yeah, because it's a bug. Like if you do the it's same with me too. But if I look in the mirror, I'm naked, but bald as well. Like it takes all of my hair away off my head. And then I also had a bug where when I equip shit, I was naked, like literally naked. But I have armor and shit equipped, but I'm naked. And then I go into first person and I'm actually naked, but I have armor on and clothes on, but I'm also bald again.
Stalking back over there.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what is it? Select group mode? Classic Borderlands rule discuss who gets... Oh!
Working on here, and what, you guys are doing your dad shit early?
Yeah.
Oh, this is different. Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna come back here after we're done. Over there.
Ham, potatoes and gravy.
Cool.
Okay, so there's two different group modes. There's cooperation and competition or competition. So cooperation mode, every bit of loot you find is dropped for you and unique to you. It's instanced. Your teammates cannot take your loot. You can play with anyone of any level at any time. In this one, classic Borderlands rules. Discuss who gets loot ahead of time. Just vacuum all that loot and deny it existed in the first place. We won't judge. We also don't level balance in this mode. If you are level 20 and your level 5 friend joins your game, you better protect them or don't.
Oh.
I don't know. I might do classic, bro. I don't know.
Classic might be the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, instance loot is fine and all, but...
Well, I see the classic as like if you were gonna play together.
Yeah. And then cooperation, it makes all loot instanced as well. But no...
Randoms. Friends.
This is, they also don't level balance. Yeah, that's the big thing. No level balancing. Yes. Because that's how you get the good shit. Classic Borderlands rules.
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
Cutscene.
A tale of adventure across
I remember seeing this one cutscene that was fucking funny with Tiny T and Brick.
Have I got a story
Of sex,
My tale
online?
is here on this backwater planet called Pandora.
Yo.
Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills,
part of V Shoujo.
Pandora is full
Yeah.
of opportunities.
Silvervale's cool.
Vault hunters. They brave the merciless borderlands in search
See,
of
my favorites in V Shoujo are... I love Nanners, dude. She's fucking ridiculous.
the little Marcus boy.
I fucking love her, dude.
She's funny because
She's ridiculous, bro. She's just so weird.
Well,
I fucking love it. She's unhinged. She has no filter at all.
nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination.
She has no filter. I like Nanners. I like Fruit. I love Fruit's model in particular. It's like HoloLive levels of quality.
started their journey.
You see Hololive got 3 new members.
The old Marcus tells you this story because they
Yeah, they have Hololive Indonesia
just a little. Don't let
Gen
it go to
2.
your head. These new Vault Hunters are answering
Yep, there's a in fact one of the
name is Lilith.
one of the characters, I forget her name. Reina, I believe her name is. But
Time's over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a
yeah, they only release it's only 3 of them as well.
but she is not.
So that makes 6 Indonesia Hololive.
Forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here.
Yeah, but you also people are going to be leaving at some point too. Like for example, they dropped the entirety of the Chinese branch. That's why they made a new Indonesian branch. Yeah, exactly. They dodged a bullet with the Chinese branch, dog. Oh my god. With the new regulations they made for live streaming in China, dude, they dodged a fucking bullet. My god. If you wanted to live stream in China, you have to provide your full name, like as in a picture of your ID, and it has to be publicly known. On top of that, the Chinese government gets 60% right off the bat, boop, for donations, and anyone watching your stream as well has to also have their names registered with the Chinese government. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, you have your identity has to be proven. It's some bullshit. They basically killed VTubers in China. Amatsuka Uta. She has white hair. She kind of looks like Amelia. Yeah, because it's the same. The person who designed her character is the same one who designed Amelia. Yeah. Well, that's why you watch. A lot of the times I'll watch like clips, translated clips. A lot of the times on YouTube. Like, we're talking Japanese part of Hololive. My favorites would probably have to be. I do like Aki. If we're talking the dudes, Robaru's my favorite dude. He'd be playing fighting games. He's trying to get into fighting games so hard. And it's so cool watching someone, you know, who doesn't really play fighting games get into it and like do their first combos and shit. Cooking Simulator. A couple of people at Hololive played it as well, the English members.
Fuck this boss. I swear to God.
Oh, there's a Beastmaster. This song, though. Borderlands 3.
I like her because of her,
It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming? A siren warrior from Hartale, fierce, powerful.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like if you look at like the Japanese ones, you'll notice that as the generations go on, like the facial, like I guess recognition software gets a lot better. Like look at Gen 5. What's her name? Botan. Her. Like when she's playing FPS games, like you can actually see where her eyes are looking, and like it tracks her eyes so well. It's like, dude.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking like Silverville. Like you can kind of tell where she's looking on the screen.
I wonder if you need to have like a fucking Mega Station PC to do that shit. Probably. To do that and play a game as well at the same time on the same PC. You probably have to have like a really good PC to be a VTuber. Especially if you have like the HD models, like the HoloLive E and dude, their models are super high def.
Oh, there's also by
V.
I think she's Finnish. I don't know. I can't pinpoint the accent, but
Finish.
I don't know.
Finnish,
Mm-hmm.
like
Like
Like Finland.
Finland. Yeah.
like white hair. She's got horns. She's kind of like mouse.
Oh.
I mean, kind of. She's got the horns like mouse. But her accent is on par for like fruit to me anyway.
Yeah, I'm wonder where Fruit is from. It kind of sounds British, but then at the same time it doesn't as well.
She almost sounds like she's British and like
Definitely some sort of European accent.
I want to say Scandinavian again, but I don't know.
You might have hit it right on the money with that one. Because she's definitely not Irish or Scottish,
No,
you
no,
know.
no. You can tell if it was Irish.
She don't got that Irish drawl.
Yo, there's this
It's not Australian. Maybe it's Australian? I don't know. Maybe Australian.
there's this one Haruku Caribou.
I know who that English one.
Caribou.
I don't watch too many of the English ones that are outside of Hololive. I know her. I know Bao, of course V Shoujo, and Artemis as well. I like Artemis. She don't give a fuck.
Oh, I like her. I'm not.
Artemis.
Her name's Artemis.
She's like
She don't give a fuck.
she's like a shark or something.
She swears like a sailor too.
I have also
Does she have an Irish accent?
No, she's English. Like she's American.
Okay.
but yeah, I found it on nothing.
It's like
It might have been.
there's like one YouTuber called Artemis that was like Mithy Moose girlfriend or whatever, I guess.
From corporate hits, huh?
Hmm.
I won't ask questions. A mech soldier. Yes, that might do. A siren.
I sometimes catch live stream. I mainly catch like I mainly watch them after they're done, depending, or I'll watch clips. Speaking of that, dude, the fucking growth that Gura has had is ridiculous. She's almost at 2 million, bro. 1.75 million subs, dog. When she came in, she blew everybody in Hololive out of the water. No pun intended. Which is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. New mic.